Friday, November 22nd, marks the 50th anniversary of the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. 3.5 years before, on March 18, 1960, then Massachusetts Senator Kennedy made a stop in Spooner, Wisconsin, where he made a campaign speech from the hood of a car on Walnut Street. After his speech, Senator Kennedy came inside the Buckhorn Bar, where he had a beer, and it was reported he also used the facilities, which is well noted today. And you are holding a piece of history here, this glass.
Yes, I am. This is a glass that JFK drank from when he was coming through town in the Democratic primary for president, which essentially got him the nomination because he I forget whether he beat Hubert Humphrey or came so close to beating him in his next door neighborhood that basically that's what got him the nomination.
Now you were telling me kind of a funny story about this glass, the previous owners. Why don't you tell us that? Let's get a close up here. Just it says the next president, John M. Kennedy, and then the M was crossed through and they put an F.
Yep.
So you have an interesting story about that glass.
Yeah, I did. Tommy Trudell, who still lives north of town here and was Chuck Trudell's son, helped him here and managed it for the last few years when Chuck owned it. He told me about the one time when he was a teenager. Chuck told him to wash down everything in the cabinets, clean everything up. And Tommy did what he was told to do, like a good boy, and cleaned everything, including this glass. I guess Chuck was madder than a hornet when he found out that he'd cleaned the glass. I imagine thinking, there might be a fingerprint on it or something.
Right. So the story goes that when Kennedy was here, he only drank half the glass.
Yes.
And then they actually auctioned off by drop, $25 a drop, it says there.
Yep.
Did you ever find out how much money they actually raised with it?
I don't know, but okay. I think Chuck was president of Washburn Democratic, the Democrats, and it probably went to the Democratic campaign.
Now, I was here in 2004 when John Kerry was in his presidential run against George W. Bush, and he made a stop in Spooner on Highway 53.
Yes.
And a lot of people were kidding him about he should come to the Buckhorn and actually use the bathroom here because John Kennedy actually used your facility here.
Yeah.
I understood that Kerry just sort of laughed that out.
Yeah,
but,
I wrote a letter to his campaign and through some connections tried to get him to stop. I did shake hands with him out there, but right. I'm pretty sure that's why Kerry lost the election, because he didn't stop at the Buckhorn.
Well, he should have. All right, well, thank you.